So this is MAC Under Eye Concealer. And this is, for my color, you know, we are all different shades. So you may want to go to the MAC counter and test out your own number. But mine's is, this one is an NC35. Okay. So this is the first concealer I bought, which kind of gave me what I was looking for. But, you know, it's kind of like cooking. You have to find your own recipe. So I went and I got this concealer, this MAC concealer, and this is an NC42. I'll only apply a small amount under eye. So just a little smidget. A little smidget. Okay. So that came from out of the pot. And then I'll just dab a little bit, just a tiny bit from out of the tube, just a little. So I'll let that sit. So my step two is applying my bronzer, and this is MAC's bronzing powder. It says bronze on the back. I shake my brush before application, and I just apply my bronzer. Okay, so that was my bronzer. So now what I do now, what I'll do now is blend in my concealer. So I'll take my concealer brush. This isn't my favorite concealer brush, but it'll have to do for now. I usually use e.l.f.'s concealer brush. I really like e.l.f.'s brushes. Makeup is makeup to me. You know, applying it with the MAC brush, I'm sure, you know, you may get better results. But for somebody on a budget like me, I like to use e.l.f. brushes and other products, but they're brushes for sure. So anyway, I'll take this concealer brush and begin to blend my concealer in. So I'll take it and go up to my eye line and just begin to blend at the eye line, to then move on down further. Just blend. I've also learned to use this finger, and you can just lightly pat it on in. Okay, so I'll move on to the next eye. Go up to the eye line and just go across and begin to blend, going down. Okay, so like I said, I do, once I get to the outer eye, I blend at an angle because I don't want to look straight across. So I'm blending all the way down to my under eye until I feel that it's all good. So that's my concealer. So the next step is going to be my eyeliner, and I have both MAC's Black Track, which I always talk about on Confessions, and I also have e.l.f.'s cream eyeliner, which I also always talk about. And I seem to honestly like them both the same. I kind of like e.l.f. a little better, but still the same results. So I'll use the e.l.f. cream eyeliner today, which was, I think, was either $3 or $5. And this MAC Black Track, I'm sure it was like 20-something dollars. I don't remember, sorry. So I'll take my angled brush. It's the angled eyeliner brush from e.l.f. And I will begin to line my eyes. So I'll take the brush, dig a little bit in my pot enough for my eyes. Brush it off on the sides if I have too much. This might be a little hard for me to do like on camera because I like to be really up close when I do it. If I ever mess up when I'm applying my makeup, period, I use e.l.f.'s makeup wipes. So anyway, so I'll take my brush. I like to start at the ends and then move my way like back towards the front. So I usually start at the end. Sometimes I hold my eyelids, sometimes I don't. It depends on how I'm feeling, like if I really care. But to show this, I'll hold it. This is so hard. And I'll just make a straight line. Okay, so that was just a little taste test. And I just go over it again. I want it to get thicker towards the end. Okay, so you know, it depends on how high you want your little bat wing to be. If you want it to be angled, I've seen them all shapes and sizes. If you want them to be angled up higher or a little low, I like mine to be like, you know, not too much. And then I'll take the brush again. It should be enough left on the brush for me to just go back to the front and just, see. It should just be enough for me to go back to the front and just line it at the front. So, if you want to, sometimes I line my under eyes and sometimes I don't. But I'll do it today just to show you how I line under my eyes. Hold my eye down just a smidget and hit right on that line. Okay, so there it is. I have now lined the top and the bottom with the e.l.f. cream eyeliner. So after the concealer, after the bronzer, after the eyeliner comes the mascara. I use MAC's Opulash amongst other mascaras, but this is the one that's usually in heavy rotation. So I'll use this and just apply like you normally do. Just apply your mascara. I don't wear lashes. I used to wear lashes, but I really didn't take very good care of my eyelashes when I wore them. Like when it was time to take them off, like I would just pull them off like a fool. But you know, I have naturally long and thick lashes, so I just now just basically stick to the game of wearing my own. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is apply my blush, and I use e.l.f.'s blush brush, and I use this MAC Buddy Up Mineralize blush. So I'll just take my e.l.f. Smile. Smile. So my next thing will be to do my eyebrows. And for that I use, like, I'm really, if you could, you know, see, like I have really, really thick eyebrows. So I'm not the girl that takes them away to bring them back. I just leave them as they are pretty much after I get them arched. But what I will do is fill them in. I don't make them extra square and bring them all the way down to my cheekbones. I don't do all that. I'll just take my e.l.f.'s small precision brush, and the lady that does my eyebrows, she mixes brown eyeshadow and black eyeshadow. So what I do when I get home is I mix mine also, just like the way she showed me that she does mine. This is Smut by MAC, and this is Mulch by MAC. I'll take my small precision brush, dab it in the brown, dab it in the black. I'll start at the front of my eyebrow and begin to fill in. Okay, so the next thing will be after my eyebrows is the last ingredient to the under eye pop. It is my beauty powder by MAC. It's called How Beautiful. It was a part of a collection. I forgot which one. It came out around my birthday last year. So it was the end of the year last year. So this is just beauty powder, and it's just like, you know, to pop, give you a little pop, an extra oomph. I take my e.l.f.'s stipple brush and I'll just put in my beauty powder and apply it under eye. So like I said, this is a part of my recipe. It may not be, you know, how Kim Kardashian gets her highlight, but it's how I got mine. And now the lip. So I'm going to be using Candy Yum Yum. Okay, that's the color I had on in the picture. I used NYX's Dolly Pink to line my lips with the Candy Yum Yum. So what I'll do first is I'll take the liner and I'll completely fill my lips in. Okay, so the reason why I like to completely fill my lips in with the pencil is because I feel like it'll give your lipstick an extra like oomph, and you know, you'll talk it off, you'll eat it off, and you'll still have a little guideline or a little smidget of color to go back to and go over. So once again, that was the NYX Dolly Pink liner that I got from the beauty supply store for probably 99 cents. So then I apply the Candy Yum Yum. Or I've learned to apply bronzer to my top lid. So if I don't do eyeshadow, I'll take my e.l.f.'s eyeshadow brush and just apply bronzer to my top lid. Of course, it won't show up as a color, but it'll get off some effect. And also another thing I do sometimes is just to give my eyebrows a highlight, I'll use a lighter eyeshadow and just lightly go under my eyebrow. I usually use a smaller brush, but I don't have it in here with me, so. But that's really it. Like I said, I'm really light on makeup. I'm not big on it. I like to collect it. I don't use it every day, but yeah. Like, that's really the highlight from my recipe. The 2 concealers and then the beauty powder on top of the blush. I like to keep it simple. Basically, I really like to keep it simple. But like I said, I hope you guys learned something. And if you have any other questions, just let me know. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all later, hopefully sooner than later, with my next video. And thank you for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.